but he eventually talked me into it. So we went over there, and he's like, "Well, have him hold it," you know. Wes is like,
I want to get on the bumper cars too.
So we're like, fine. So we figured, go get the tickets. We'll wait in line.
Yeah.
The ride operator.
Yeah. We're waiting in the line and we're thinking, all right, maybe I can convince the ride operator. If I walk up to him like, Mr. Ride Operator, sir, man,
can you hold my son?
Can you babysit my son, please? And just hand him the fish and see what he does. So Riley, Archimedes, and I are with Brian and this chick, and we're next in line. He finishes the ride, and we walk up. I'm like, Mr. Ride Operator, sir, can you babysit my fish while I go on the ride, please? Yeah. He looks at me. He's like, I'm gonna have to charge you 2 extra tickets here. And we talked about that when we were on the ramp.
Yeah,
and I looked at Riley. I'm like, I told you he was gonna do. He's like, yeah, no, just take him. He'll be fine. I have my hand on the bag, and I'm driving around, and like I whip the thing around. All of a sudden, Brian, like, I'm going this way, and Brian
looks at me and says, around. I'm going to save Archimedes. I'm like, how are you going to save Archimedes?
Brian comes around, he bumps me, and goes, yoink, ha-ha! And he starts driving around with Archimedes just hoisted in the air. See, like, I have the fish! So then Riley and I teamed up, and we did... We
literally just blocked him in the corner.
Yeah, we all jumped up, and we ran at him, beat him up, and everything.
Took the fish and walked away.
Yeah, I literally, he was getting out, I'm like, nope. Yeah. Grabbed the fish out of his hands. I was like, you're safe. And hugged him.
Fast forward to when I get home. I get home at 10:30. 11:30, I put him in the water. 2 o'clock, I go to bed. 11:30 to 2 o'clock, he's fine. Being a fish, swimming around, doing his thing.
Fish things.
My mom wakes up at 9 o'clock. Fine. Still being a fish. I come out 20 minutes later. He's on his side at the top of the vase. I poke him with his net a couple times.
Are you sleeping?
He swims around a little bit and then he just kind of gives up and goes back on his side up to the top. Like, man, I know. He's on it. Riley's on his way to work.
I'm literally 5 minutes away from work. I get a phone call.
Riley, we have a problem.
Don't tell me that's what I think it is.
I'm blaming Brian.
No, it's not what I think it is.
It's all Brian's fault.
What happened?
Why would I be calling you and blaming Brian for something?
Brian.
So he's like, what are we? We're coming up with ideas.
I'm like, what happened?
What are we gonna do?
Well, no. First off, I'm like, is it too late for me to call off work?
Yeah.
Like, I have a funeral I need to attend.
Like, we're coming up with plans like what we're gonna do, and we came up with. I went ahead and flushed him on Sunday, and then we were gonna do the pre-intro memorial service like we did today. What I did was I have a rosary I have hung up on my wall. I pulled my rosary down, said a prayer, did the rosary, blessed him, and flushed him, and everything. And then today we got 2 more fish.
Franklin
and Fraser.
Your fish is big, but Franklin is just a boss.